So I did the current events this week, and so the first rebuilding of the foundation of America. So not today, but recently, about 50% of the women who tried out to be in the congressional seats won. And so what this means for the country is that it's moving towards a more woman-based political society, which has never happened, which means they're kind of dominating the political world right now. So something that is happening in the branches is that Trump has decided that the training that usually the government does, so sensitive training for racism and white privilege, is un-American propaganda. So it is not right and it should not be happening. So he changes and he wants the branches not to look over this. And a lot of people are saying that he has become a tyrant. And as you can see, a lot of people have thought about that. In the political world right now, a lot of things are happening, a lot about Republican versus Democrat, a lot of politics is happening. People are still staying loyal to their political party, so coronavirus has not affected that. A lot of younger people are now voting, so Gen Z, and mostly Gen Z, the top of it, are now voting, and a lot of people are saying that they do not care to vote. They don't like either of the candidates. Democrats are trying to move into Republican territory to get more votes. So the judicial branch made a huge decision this week, saying that Rhode Island does not need to have 2 witnesses when they are ballot voting. A lot of Republicans were mad about this. They said that, they shouldn't be allowed to, and the judicial branch made that clear that they are allowed, and, because of Corona and Rhode Island is so small, it spreads so quickly. So they made that decision that they could now do it by themselves. They don't need a witness. A lot of civil rights is happening right now. Black Lives Matter is still happening. A lot of people are still saying that they need to still protest and that it will take a long time to make change. And so that is still happening here. Protests are happening everywhere in America, and they need to keep happening. For domestic policies, FBI has not followed the rules that surveillance cameras should. They are going into emails that are not about foreign calls and foreign emails. So they are violating privacy and individual rights, which entails a lot of people are saying that their amendments are being taken away. Foreign policies after COVID. So COVID has really wrecked our foreign policies. Alliances are more harder to control because you can't go out into the world because we are still under a pandemic, and a lot of countries they've gotten out of it and their economy is thriving. So we are lacking on that. Security challenges are still happening. So a lot of people were talking about war before Corona, but now Corona has become the #1 priority. International news, Mora Camp in Lesbos has burnt down. It housed 14,000 people, and they've all lost their homes. So they started to send children to different European countries, but kept the adults out of their borders. So many people are protesting right now because they will not be let in and they have no homes to go to. Local news, San Antonio has advised people not to buy 176 hand sanitizer products. They say it contains methanol contamination, and that people who have used them and ate with them, so they've used the hand sanitizer and then started to eat, a lot of people have gotten sick and have gone blind. My bizarre news is that a woman who was pronounced dead at a scene was sent to a funeral home, and the funeral home saw that she was breathing, so she was alive. She was in a body bag for about 3 hours. And so now the family is suing because she is in critical care because she did not have the help she needed as she was in a body bag for 3 hours. And that is it.